Peace, love. So for me personally, I can tell I'm projecting because if I'm saying or thinking certain things and they just don't feel to align with how I actually feel or how I actually think now. And a big part of that was through all the shadow work that I have done and I do. Like I said, doing shadow work helps you understand your triggers, helps you understand and learn what thought patterns and feelings are actually yours versus the ones that have been projected on you. So doing shadow work helps you to learn those things. So in the moment, I catch myself projecting onto myself or even other people sometimes because, I'm still learning. So it just doesn't feel right. Like it feels like basically it feels really ego based or shadow based, if that makes sense. Like it doesn't feel like it's coming from the heart. It doesn't feel like it's coming from my highest self, if that makes sense. um but like I said, yeah, the best way to learn what you like, how your projections look, what they sound like in others, is through shadow work. For me personally, that's what helped me, because yeah, it got me to learn me, like learn my actual thoughts, my actual feelings about things. And every day, like I encounter more, I guess, or I think back on like past versions of myself, the way I would think or things I would say. Like even literally today, I was thinking about how I grow my armpit hair, right? And so I was thinking about a previous like post, like I don't know, a few years ago. It was trending that women were taking pictures, like showing off their armpit hair, their leg hair and stuff. And I remember, like, at that time in my life, sharing it, like, oh my God, I would never do that, blah 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 blah, not realizing that in itself was a projection, because people always said, oh, women shouldn't have armpit hair, shouldn't have leg hair, like it's not ladylike, blah blah blah. And those weren't my actual feelings. That was a projection placed onto me that I then was placing out into the world. And look at me now, leg hair, arm hair, and embracing it, So if that makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense. But my point is that, like I said, like even to this day, I'm noticing and realizing projections that I've once had, or even that I still have. And I feel like too, projections can come from hurt feelings, really, too. Like you may not actually feel a certain way about somebody that you think, let's talk about anger or something like that. It's really your feelings are hurt, so they're coming out in a mean way or in an angry way. That's a lot that I've still been recognizing within myself. Like when my feelings are hurt, I might be angry and feeling some type of way about someone or something, and in reality, my feelings are just hurt. It's not how I actually feel, if that makes sense. I trust that answered your question. If not, feel free to ask me more. Thank you for asking, by the way. I love you. See you later.